Hello and welcome to today's episode of Women Matter, brought to you by the Nidari Foundation with support from Action Aid Nigeria. On this program, we discuss women issues with a focus on sexual and gender-based violence. This program promises to be educative and informative. I'm Obianoju, and on today's episode, we'll be discussing domestic violence. Domestic violence is any form of maltreatment that occurs in romantic relationships, be it married or unmarried relationships. Domestic violence affects about 2 million women, resulting in homelessness, injury or death of victims, billions of dollars lost in healthcare, and loss in work productivity. Domestic violence strikes women of all races, religion, socioeconomic status, or sexual orientation. Domestic violence is often predicated on poverty, lack of education, history or witnessing family violence, low self-esteem, attitude of male domination, and also substance abuse, especially alcohol. Victims of intimate partner violence are more likely to be prone to depression, anxiety, and substance abuse as a getaway from their reality. Women who have suffered domestic violence and now resort to substance abuse as a getaway are likely to have children who do not experience or have the best maternal care that they need, which leads to family disruption. This builds a cycle of abuse because children who grew up in environments where domestic violence are rife are more likely to become abusers themselves or to condone abusing in their own personal relationships. This is bad, and you see how domestic violence moves from the family unit to affect the society as a whole. We must shun domestic violence and nip it in the bud. We must do all we can to make sure that domestic violence do not continue to thrive in our society. Domestic violence is a violation of your right to life and bodily integrity, and we must do all we can to protect this right. Do you know anyone who is suffering from domestic violence, or are you yourself a victim of domestic violence and need help? Please call the number on the screen so you can access the help that you need. Remember, this program was brought to you by the Nidari Foundation with support from Action Aid Nigeria. I'm Obianoju, and I hope to see you next week on this program.